The show's about to start.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of No Conduct Radio. Tonight, we are discussing how do I do something nice for my stressed out husband, which is a question that came in from one of our listeners. Now, we're not going to only talk about how to do something for your stressed out husband because wives are stressed out as well. So basically, we're going to talk about how to do something nice and what you can do for your stressed out significant other. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight, and we're also going to be taking your relationship questions. So if you have any that you haven't been able to submit yet, you can go ahead and email us at noconductradio@gmail.com, or you can send us a message on our Facebook at No Conduct Radio. All of our social media, if you haven't gotten it by now, is No Conduct Radio. Right now, we're joined by Logic and Char. How's everyone doing?
Everything's groovy.
Groovy.
Where's Char? I was about to say, Char's just gone. Good Lord.
No, I'm actually here. I just like what he said, groovy. I was like, okay, oh, that's cool. Yeah, groovy's good. Groovy's a good start.
What's wrong with groovy?
I like it, actually.
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Weirdo.
I mean, I'm a That 70s Show fan, so I actually do think that's a pretty cool word. Yeah, but anyway, you know, this whole Mueller report investigation is really just, no, never mind that. Let's talk about something else. Can I just say this? If I hear one more story.
I don't know when you start something and then just switch it over. Like,
I think that was the first time I heard somebody interrupt themselves.
But sometimes you have to interrupt yourself.
I want to know what you were about to say. What about this investigation?
But see, that's just it. It's not half as interesting as this whole Nicole, Nicole and this whole story about Nicole Murphy, Eddie Murphy's ex-wife, having an affair with Layla Rashawn's husband. Oh God, it's just too much. I mean, it's everywhere on social media. I mean, there's no way that
really I haven't seen it at all.
Layla Rashawn's husband.
And for, yeah,
oh my God,
she's Sunshine from Harlem Nights.
Right.
What the hell
okay, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. I forgot Kai is white.
Thank you.
Do you remember the movie with Mark Wahlberg called The Big Hit?
No.
You didn't see that either.
You're kidding.
What did she see? I'm sure she didn't see Boomerang. I don't know what to tell you. She's a
I heard
of
Boomerang, but no, I've never seen it.
Well, you didn't see the Sunshine scene about the toes, Logic? That's a classic. How did she not even hear about the toes? I mean, the ugly hammer toes, and he... Okay, so there was this scene with Eddie Murphy, right? And this is called Boomerang, right? That's the same thing, Logic? So, it's absolutely the epitome
Boomerang
of beauty.
is Eddie Murphy, okay.
Yes. And so, apparently...
I don't know what it... I mean, I've heard of it. I think he has like a white hat on the cover of the thing, right?
Okay.
No, that's Harlem Nights. That's Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Harlem
I've heard
Nights.
of Boomerang. No, I haven't seen it.
Boomerang, he has like kind of this curly, processed high top type of look.
Right.
Yeah. And he's like
Berry, right?
he's like a dude that's working in the ad agency, and he's selling perfume and stuff like that. Like he's an executive for an ad company.
Nope, never saw
That's it. Want for Kai.
Right,
gosh, Kai, I don't know. We got to catch you up to American culture. Sorry.
Okay, wait a minute.
But
did you ever see Waiting to Exhale?
With Angela Bassett?
I kind of did, but wasn't really interested in it. It was kind of stupid.
Okay. Have you ever seen Fools Rush In?
Oh my gosh. We're reaching here, Logic. We're reaching. Okay, give her another one.
All right. She has no idea who she is. All right, just go on. Just move forward.
Oh, I mean,
that's why we have Google. What's her name?
She doesn't even have a clue who I'm talking about. Layla,
Okay.
L-E-L. Oh, sorry. Okay, cool. Look it up.
Is it Rashid or Rashad?
Antoine Fuqua. No. Rochon. R-O-C-H-O-N, Rashawn. And her husband, she didn't change her name. Her husband's last name is Fuqua. It's Antoine Fuqua, A-N-T-O-I-N-E, Fuqua, excuse me, or F-U-Q-U. If you get that far, it'll come up.
Okay, but yeah, so Eddie Murphy's ex-wife had an affair with her husband. Was she married to Eddie Murphy at the time?
No, this is recent. So what happened was, imagine this. Okay, do you guys do things that? Okay, let me just make this a question for the panel. Logic, do you do things as couples when you're in a relationship? Do you and your girl sometimes, enjoy your time with other couples, perhaps dinner, a barbecue, or an event, or something like that? Do you guys do that at all? I mean, did you ever? No. Okay, so moving on. So Ty, you're really? Is this just a Hollywood thing? This is what people do.
I don't.
I mean, listen. I'm sure people do, but I don't mix my worlds together. If I'm with my girl, that's my girl. That's my whole girl time and that thing. I don't feel the need to blend the lines.
So you wouldn't find it exciting to go on a vacation?
But I've never understood why.
You're both talking.
Really?
I couldn't understand.
No. Please go. By all means, Kai, you're the producer. Please carry on. Go ahead.
I was just saying that I've seen people do it on TV. I just don't understand why. That's all I said.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. So imagine like-minded couples going on a vacation together even. This is what some people do. All I'm saying is this. They were all friends. So you've got Eddie Murphy, because this is going way back, apparently, I'm thinking. So Eddie Murphy, I guess at the time that he and Nicole may have been together, they were friends for years with Layla and Antoine. So they would, and so basically that means Nicole and Layla were good friends. So imagine so this is how the story goes. I believe it's Eddie. Yeah, Eddie, or did I say Eddie? So no, this story is too complicated at this point. But Nicole's on vacation with Layla's husband, but not intentionally. They claimed they were both in Italy for some type of event.
Let me clean this up. Let me clean this up.
Okay,
let me clean this up.
Please
all right.
Up for the love of God.
Layla and her husband.
Good God.
Layla and her husband were together for years. She had kids and she's gained weight, whatever.
Right.
Nicole Murphy is a fox. You know what I'm saying? She's still out there. She's looking good, whatever. But they were family. She was friends of the family, meaning him and his wife. He goes away for business. She's on vacation in the same city, and they are, they get spotted leaning in and whispering in each other's ears, hanging out at the pool and stuff like that. And she's in her bikini and so on and so forth. So people are speculating like, oh, they've already done the nasty. They're very comfortable physically with each other. You could tell, blah, 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 blah. So that's the situation. So when he basically went away on business, and then all these pictures popped up with him hanging with the girl that they're cool with.
Well, but why is this making headlines and trending like crazy? People have affairs every second. Why do we care? I cannot even turn on any of my streaming devices without, boom, this same story popping up. And it was a little more than just
I haven't seen anything about it, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Ty, you've been moving all day. With all respect, you've been moving all day, so you probably haven't watched a lot of television today. But it's been trending for 48 hours. It's been trending for exactly 48 hours.
I was on the internet last night. I was on the internet this morning. I didn't see anything about it.
Where are you? Are you on, I'm just trying to picture your website, librarian.com, like some real quiet website. Is that why you're not getting all these trending information and exciting news that everyone's talking about?
Librarian.com?
Oh,
yes,
snap.
I did.
She told you.
Yes, I did. Geeky.com? Which one?
Char.
Which one? I don't know whichever your favorite.
Yeah, I'm on librarians.com and boardandsquarepeople.com. That's what I'm on.
There you go. That explains it. No, okay, but here's one last question. This is another poll, guys. Here's the thing. They claim, this couple, Nicole and Antoine Fuqua, claim they were just in a friendly exchange. Hadn't seen each other in a while. The friendly exchange with her song on, mind you, okay? She's got a song on. Everything's all out. All the juices are out. And she literally is like lip swapping with him. I mean, if you saw these pictures, there's not that much friendliest and I miss you friend in the world. People can see clearly what body language is telling us. It's like you're insulting our intelligence. What was that?
Okay, and you're saying this happened back in the day, like way back in the day?
No, recently.
No. Thank you. Yes. But it's very recently.
Okay,
well,
but Eddie Murphy's ex-wife, she's not married, so it's the husband who's cheating then, right?
Yes, very married.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's not
years.
cheating on anybody, but she's basically stabbing Layla Rashawn in the back because she's supposed to be her friend.
Gotcha.
Right, exactly. She stabbed, and then Lisa Ray got involved. Players Club. Okay, Kai, you've got to know that one. She's diamond on the poll. Oh my God, I know you know Players Club.
I've heard of Players Club, and I've heard of Diamond.
That's close enough. We'll give you a pass.
But I've never seen
Logic,
the
let's give
the
her
movie.
a pass. That's okay. We'll give you a pass there. When I first heard about Antoine Fuqua, I had just did a magazine shoot. I was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, of all places. And for some odd reason, the magazines were just in different racks throughout the city. And my manager got a phone call and said,
"Who the hell does a magazine shoot in Pittsburgh, of all places?" She said.
That was my point. That's my point. This was before I moved to New York. So, but I mean, that's my point. Like, who even looks in those things, right? So I was doing magazine, whatever. And so, but no, Antoine got a hold of it. He calls my manager. He's like, yeah, so, wait, what was that?
I was just trying to figure out what type of magazine could possibly be in Pittsburgh, and I was like, Coal Miner's Digest? I don't, what the hell is in Pittsburgh?
Coal Miner's Digest as
DJ?
No, listen, so check this out. If they had a girl of the month.
Pittsburgh. Why didn't you come to Philadelphia for a magazine like Pittsburgh?
Yeah, but they came. Well, they came to me. I was a resident of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the time, the tri-state area, and they came to me. So, and if Coal Miner's Digest had a girl of the month, then I would have been it. So that's pretty much like that. So it was one of those magazines. You could pick it up for free. It's in everybody. They made hundreds of thousands of copies and all that. So apparently he called my manager and he says, hey, I'm Antoine Fuqua, and I would like to manage this model. And I remember my manager saying, you're who? I've never heard before, and he hung up on him. That's as far as the story goes. So that's the only time I really even knew about him. That was so many years ago. Like, who's even thinking about this guy? But he's a really good, from what I understand, is a successful, accomplished director. Not quite as big as John Singleton, God bless his rest his soul, but he was definitely on the move, especially in the
What did he direct?
Actually, they said that as a matter of fact, not Boys in the Hood. I'm sorry, that was Singleton. They had a list. I just looked at it this morning too. That's how great my memory is. But he actually he's worked in some really good mostly urban films, but some really good projects. Even Tupac gave a shout out to him a few times at that time back in the day. That he was really good. So anyway, it doesn't matter. Here's the thing.
You don't know what he's done?
Well, I mean, I wasn't looking at his resume when he called to manage me, but I know for a fact that he is a well-known, successful, accomplished director and producer. It's something that I heard of this morning, and I don't know why. No, you think I would have remembered, right? Okay, let me think. I think one of them was, Training Day. That's it, Training Day, and even The Equalizer. Now I remember. Those two I do know. Training Day and The Equalizer. And he actually was the director. No, I think that was in 2001. So that's all I got. It's going back.
Do you know I still haven't seen Training Day?
Damn.
That's a good. Hey, is BJ here? BJ, are you here?
I'm here, but you're there.
I'm here.
I just heard, well, damn. Is that your intro?
You know, people really crack me up with this kind of stuff. I'm looking at this dude's lineup. He is not an A-list director. He's done a couple things.
Did you really think he was? Because I didn't think he was.
I've never heard of this dude, and that's my wheelhouse, and I'm like, I don't know who this guy is.
TMZ gave him some big props earlier today, because I was even on all over once again. They gave him big props. They said not quite as big as Singleton, but almost there. Definitely. He's been doing it longer than Singleton.
I doubt they're almost
there.
At
the same time. Yeah. So.
Oh, my God. Olympus has fallen. This dude's garbage. This dude is trash. Olympus has fallen. Yeah.
That's
the Magnificent Seven. Yeah. That's him.
Okay, what are you saying? He wasn't a great director?
Wait.
What am I missing here, Logic?
Magnificent. What the hell? What?
Magnificent Seven.
Say it really fast 3 times, Sai.
Is that the Western one?
The Pacific. It's the Pacific 7.
But that's the new one, right? With Denzel Washington?
Yeah, but you can't credit him because that story is an Akira Kurosawa story from back in the 50s. So all he did was just slap some new people in there. Oh, look what I did.
Redone, but that was a good movie.
No, it was good because it was a good written movie.
Yep.
But he didn't write it. He just put new people in there and exchanged the samurai swords for guns. That's it. Yeah. Hack.
Oh, this poor guy. Okay. If he knew how we were doing a hashing right now, he would go, oh, God, if only I had a kid.
I'm not bashing him, but it's like when I hear people, like, try to elevate people that aren't there yet, like Ryan Coogler, like, oh, he's such a great, dynamic. He's done Fruitvale Station, Creed, and Black Panther. Relax. Okay, he's not breaking any new ground here. Stop it. And whether or not black people want to admit this, but Black Panther was trash. It was garbage.
It was horrible.
And Creed, I got a big problem with it because Apollo Creed in the 70s, played by Action Jackson. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Let me get this actor's name. Anyway, that character, when you watch the movie, the first Rocky, he was an intelligent black dude who was a businessman. Carl Weathers, that's his name. Who was a businessman and had all of it. He was spinning a lot of plates and was managing himself and everything. He was a very respectable dude, had a wife, and had 2 sons. Your great idea is to later have a movie where his son, who's a bastard, mind you, this is a kid that he had with some side chick. I don't know why that's necessary for the story, but you get him to say, okay, he's gonna go find Rocky Balboa and train and reclaim his father's legacy, so to speak, right? So my friend was like, yeah, well, he had to make it that because he had to be poor. So he didn't have. I was like, you could have made it that his family lost the money after he died in the ring with Ivan Drago. So his small kids at the time grew up poor. They knew what it was like to be rich, but then they grew up poor, which is more painful than being poor all your life because poor is all you know. But if you was actually rich, then went back to being poor, that's unbearable. So that would, to me, have a bigger dynamic for that character. But they completely shat on this dude and was like, yeah, let's give him a bastard and let's make him an illegitimate kid coming up and go kill yourself.
Well, damn. Well, okay. But I guess aside from this investigation, the most exciting thing that's going on is somebody I don't know and somebody else I don't know were having an affair. So, yeah.
As people do all the time that you don't know.
Oh, wow. Well put, Logic. That was well put and so true. But my thing is, how do you not know these people, as in heard of them a little more closely over the years?
Well,
Nicole,
I mean,
I can see her.
she has a point.
I can see Nicole getting by, but really, what's the point?
Listen, Nicole Murphy is just arm candy. So unless you knew that she was married to Eddie Murphy, you would never need to know who she was. She doesn't do anything. This guy, as we just established, is a garbage director, so you would never need a reason to know who he is besides the fact that he's married to Sunshine, which she's a much bigger star than he is.
With the
only thing
toes,
is...
The hammer toes, she was a bigger star back in the 90s. Yeah.
The only thing that is messing her up right now, she looked like she worked in a hoagie shop. But if she got on the treadmill and worked it and got it together, she'll be way hotter than he is, and she'll be able to leave him. What?
I know. I said I'm laughing. Have I no shame? Okay, can I just put this out there for you guys? I told Charles something very interesting. I said, you know what? If I had $1 million, and I know my husband's probably going to cheat anyway because I'm married to a Hollywood husband, and I'm a Hollywood person. You know, like Layla, she's a Hollywood person. So why would you not consider not the knife, but why not consider lipo? Just something to suck the fat off the neck rolls or something. Just honestly, I know it sounds really vain, but your husband's probably going to cheat anyway. That's what they do. Hollywood marriages don't last. But at least give him less of a reason to say, oh, well, I just grew unattracted to you. Because really, when you take those marital vows, it does include, if I get that, you should still love me. But men are visual creatures, and they gravitate towards what they consider to be, you know. What?
I'm seeing her without makeup on. Oh, she looks bad.
Okay, so you get my point, Logic. Wouldn't it help to take a few
in true Kai fashion, we're going to do a sharp left turn real quick because what you just said something that reminded me of something else, Char. So speaking of growing unattractive, didn't you have a story? You had a cousin, because you asked me a question like last week or week before, and I said we were going to bring it to our panel of hosts. You had a story about your cousin. Your cousin was going through something with a dude she was with, and you wanted to know basically how to give her advice. Remember? You remember.
She was like,
oh, good God. Hello?
Yeah, it's crickets going off in her head right now.
Oh, sorry, guys. I was on mute.
You didn't listen to
me. No crickets, please.
You know what you need to get, Kai? You know what you need to get when she doesn't answer like that? You need to get like a sound of a crow in the background, like
I mean,
hello.
I gotta, but we'll see.
Is anyone there?
We'll even get it because I have an eagle. How about this one? No. No,
I think the crow would be better.
Bueller. That's what we should get. Bueller.
Bueller.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Bueller. Crickets, something like that.
I actually like.
Okay, sorry.
I
what were you saying on mute now?
Or maybe a very distant cough in the background.
Just be like Char.
My cousin definitely had a concern. I'm trying to figure out. The Soul Snatcher is all I remember sending. I remember I said, can I text you about my friend's problem? And all I see is the Soul Snatcher.
Oh my God! She remembers clearly the sex. That's why. That explains to me why these two strangers that I have no idea what she's talking about is more exciting news.
Okay.
Good Lord. Okay. You told me.
Yo, Angela Bassett was messing with
cousin.
Gregory Hines. Get out of here.
Shut up, Logic.
That's not possible.
You said you had a cousin whose dude was not really, what was it, not really good in bed or something like that? Or didn't really pay attention to her needs?
Yes, thank you. I'm saying it like I'm having one of those O's right now. I'm having an O right now, everyone. That's what it sounded like.
Ew. That's what you sound like?
Oh,
that's what you sound
like.
like.
Much more intense. No, trust me, it's much more intense. But just keep it for radio clean. If you guys only knew what I was going to do when the show is over today.
No,
but
that's
you're absolutely right.
completely
so
fine.
Called me. Yeah, I know. You love it. You all love it. She's called me back since then, Kai, me, and she's definitely has not fixed the problem. So let me just kind of clear it up. Kai's absolutely correct. This is her scenario. She said that her guy never, ever, under any circumstances. Well, I'm exaggerating. She said that he won't take the subway downtown, but he's done it before with her. And the few times she can count on one hand, because I think they've been together for almost 3 years or something or the other. And so she goes, Char, he said it just was like, it smelled like water. I said, what do you mean it smelled like water? She goes, well, it just means it was really fresh. I said, okay, so that's not the problem. And she's like, but I don't get it no matter what I do. So she told me, she gave me a really funny scenario. Now, she said that one day she put a set of handcuffs on the pillow and a beautiful new sexy teddy or lingerie set or something because she thought he'd like that. He takes the lingerie and just like throws it across the room to the other side of the room, and he takes the handcuffs and puts them in the ashtray next to the bed. He gets the remote control, and he says, hey, babe, you look really sexy in that. No, earlier I think he told her, you look really sexy in that. That's really hot. But when all of this is going on, he puts the handcuffs in the ashtray and says, hey, babe, watch out. I'm trying to watch TV. Move out the way. I want to see something on YouTube or whatever the hell it was they were watching. So literally he told her, watch out, move out the way. I'm watching TV. Who puts handcuffs? If they're on the pillow, that's a hint. He put them in the ashtray is what she told me. And then I'm like, you're kidding me. Are you serious? So all I'm saying is this. What do you do? I mean, should she stay in this relationship or I feel
hold up.
Yeah.
Okay, there's so much more to the story. So
okay.
He
I can't remember.
Didn't
she called
take
me back.
a cue. Mm-hmm. He didn't take a cue from the handcuffs. So that story is new to me. What Char told me was he doesn't touch anything. It's just really bam, bam, bam. Okay, I'm good.
Oh, she said
Are
no
you good?
foreplay.
No.
Yeah, she goes, yeah.
Oh, well. Sucks to be you. You should have thought of how to do that yourself. Or
right, exactly.
If the girl kind of directs him to where feels good, he's like, no. You don't tell me. I tell you. Like stuff like that. So
he said she was being too militant. He's like, no, she's like, Char. He said, did you guys see that?
Damn, you don't tell me.
Okay, here's the scenario.
That's old school. That happens for real.
Yeah, listen, here's the scenario. She said there was a movie back in the 90s with Annie Marie Johnson. Annie Marie Johnson played on Heat of the Night back in the day, okay?
I don't know.
Okay, once
in
again,
the
you
heat
guys
of
are
the
terrible.
night.
You guys are terrible. Annie Marie was beautiful. She was
You talking about with Archie Bunker?
She watched a lot of TV. Yeah.
No, in the heat of it was still you're right. Carol O'Connor was the actual main character as the sheriff, but this show is set in Mississippi, rural Mississippi, in like a modern day at the time, and literally it was a show. It was like a CSI type of show, for that time. Very, very popular. In fact, I was told for many years that I looked just like Anne Marie. Well, I took that kind of insulting because he looks like olive oil. So.
Well, you talking about Cherry from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. I got you.
Yes.
I know who you're talking about now.
Thank you. I know Logic's the movie buff for sure. I knew you figured it out. But here's the thing, guys. She said my
Lord,
cousin
you look like
said
her.
Char. No, back in the day. You guys suck. I mean, we look. Can we age gracefully? Can we do that? Anyway, she said there was a movie where here's the scenario. It's a sex scene, right? Here's Annie Marie. They're finishing up the act. There's a box of Kleenexes, I guess, on the nightstand, and she goes. But first she goes left, right, no, up, down, left, right there. Okay, good. Okay, left, right. Okay, that's it. and that's it. And I guess he releases, oh, however he did, and then she literally grabbed, and I mean very,
Wait a minute, what's the sound he makes?
Wow,
I don't know if it was a good release or a bad release. I don't know.
That sound. No man
So
makes
you know,
that sound.
that's the way a real man sounds.
No man makes that sound. I'm sorry. No man makes that sound. I don't care. If he do, he got issues.
That's it. So that's what I'm saying.
Sounds
Sounds
like the spaceship on Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy when it opens the door.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, don't call me, I'll call you. All right, continue, Char. Sorry.
I like that. I think that sound was good. I would think I did good. My man asleep.
That sounds like how Ned Flanders gets off.
Lord have mercy.
No, I'm thinking
you
I'm going to
actually
have
like
IHOP for
your
breakfast
juice to
the
sound
next
like
morning.
that, Char?
Oh, I want my juice to sound like something. So that's IHOP. Definitely a IHOP treat in the morning when we wake up, for sure. Because to me, that was expressive. But here's the point. She gingerly, she takes a Kleenex and it's like, just so gross. Don't you guys get the whole point? My cousin is saying that her husband is saying she's being too militant because in that scene, Anna Marie's character was left, right, left, but that's not the same thing as showing a man. I read from a sex therapist, and I've heard this before, and even when we had our own sex therapist on the show, the head doctor, about 2 years ago, she said, let your man know what feels good to you. You should be able to take his hand if it's really that bad and he's not doing anything, and just politely, softly put it in the place that, or however that you like it, show him how it feels. For her to be told, oh no, you don't show me anything. I tell you what you're supposed to do. I'm the man. You're being too militant. She just basically is frozen. Her sex life is frozen. It's happening, but it's happening to him, and he's loving it. She said he loves every minute. So I don't get it. Shouldn't there be two people in the bed involved in this whole bedroom moment? Intimacy.
How old is this guy?
Two. It's not like. Oh, I think she said late 30s, early 40s. No, early 40s. Sorry, early 40s.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
young.
Just early 40s. Not.
Wow. So he's been having sex for a while. Nobody's ever told him that's not how you do it.
I thought you were gonna say he's 2021.
No, but he could be listening to advice from like some either disgruntled person or an old player. Like, you don't make sure that you never.
Yo, but he's 40 years old, man. Really? Wow.
No, it's his attitude. He's like this, I know everything. You can't tell me anything. It's not that he's going to hear advice from anyone. That's the problem. And she's just really, really frustrated. She's like so over it. I mean, you should be happy in your sex life, period. If there's something that's not being done, the man should be able to talk to the women and say, I like it like this, I love it like that, or this makes me uncomfortable, this feels good. Why do you feel? She says she cannot even have a conversation on any level about what she likes. It's not going to happen anyway, but I'm just saying it's like there's no foreplay. That's completely ripped off the program. Just shove it right in there and go for it.
Good
and that's it.
Lord.
And he gets off and loves it. Yeah. I'm not in their bedroom. I'm just saying she texted me again. I was trying to find that's what the update was. Pretty much what she was saying before.
But I'm just saying, how can you be in a relationship like that? Because now it seems kind of, I guess okay, so I'm going to assume in every other aspect of the relationship possibly is okay. But if he seems like a controlling guy in bed, it seems like he's a controlling guy in the relationship.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
Do you know him?
She's complained a lot. I'm kind of like her sounding board.
Okay, so why would you? So he's a controlling ass guy in the relationship. You're not happy in your sex. Why would she still be there? There's no reason.
I have no idea. She can't answer that.
Is she afraid of being alone, or can she not get another guy? Is she fat? Is she ugly? You know what? The fat shamer's going to come after me for saying that. But whatever. Is she ugly? And if you think I'm ugly shaming, then whatever. I mean, I don't know. Is she?
She's my cousin. She's my cousin. How can she possibly be ugly, though? She's my cousin.
Really?
She's my first cousin.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything.
Really?
Cousins don't look identical.
Jesus.
But cousins come from the same DNA bloodline people. Yeah, distant. It's twice removed. Haven't you ever heard of that? Kissing cousin. Nicole kissing cousin. Oh, we're just friendly, No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But
okay.
yeah, she's attractive enough for her husband to give her more attention than he is. That I would.
Okay,
guys,
my question is So number one, so that was my first question. So number two question. Has she spoken to him about this, or is she just complaining to you and thinking that complaining to you is going to make this change?
No, here's the issue. She's told me that she's asked time and time again. She's brought the subject up. As soon as she starts to talk about it at all, he immediately gets defensive, shuts her down, and it's an argument. Or she just knows that it's not going to go anywhere or he'll laugh it off, or she says sometimes he'll just laugh it off, things like that. But he expects. Well, I won't say he expects this is how some men are. They want you to do them, but they won't do you. So it's not like he cares either way if it's being done to him, but when it is being done to him, he won't stop singing her praises. So she still does that, but I don't get it. I'm like, but why? So one time she told me she cut him off for 5 weeks. I don't think it made any difference. He just didn't get it. Or didn't get the foreplay,
Okay.
But to me, that wasn't dysfunctional, so.
How old is this girl?
So why is she still with him?
I don't know. They're really the same. Well, he's in his early 40s and she's 39.
How old is she?
No, I just said, I'm sorry, Logic. I said he's in his early 40s and she's 39.
She's 39. Does she have kids?
Right.
Does she have kids?
Yeah, but the child is grown. It doesn't live with them or anything.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay, so does she, what kind of work does she do?
She actually, believe it or not, she's a biochemist, so she has a great career.
Well, then something's wrong. She either has crippling self-esteem issues or something's wrong. There's something else going on here.
Yeah, right.
A woman that doesn't have any kids doesn't apparently have a problem with a job, and she's with a dude that at 40-something doesn't know how to make his girl's toes curl. I mean, she's wasting her time. I don't know what the point is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So, BJ, what do you think? Because she's probably listening. She's not going to give her name, obviously, but what do you think she should do? She misses you. What? You had a favor for BJ? Wait, let's talk about it.
I said she was listening. Okay.
Yeah,
anyway.
She's probably listening. She's my cousin.
That's what I said.
She's not listening. Mm-hmm.
Well, no, she do have issues, though. It strikes me to be in a weird situation. And she's staying with him for some reason. It makes she feels sorry for him. I don't know. She must be feeling sorry for him in some way. She's feeling sorry for him.
No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Men feel sorry for people, and they stay in relationships. When women are tired of a guy, or he's getting on her nerves, or whatever, chicks leave. They talk to other dudes and they roll out unless they're fat, they're ugly. They got a bunch of kids that no one else is going to want to take care of. They're broke and they're a bum, and he's the only sucker that's willing to pay her bills. There's a lot of different factors that keep a woman with a dude that she doesn't like. But if she is not ugly, not fat, the kids are out of the house, and she's a biochemist, and she's getting money, there's a whole other dynamic going on here that you don't know about, that she's not telling you.
Yeah, you must be threatening her. There's fear there. She must be, she's scared of him for some reason. That mind thing.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. It's not just, I don't know if we're being superficial. In some relationships, if a man does not give head or go down on the girl, I don't know if that's the reason to break up. But my thing is, if you really just don't even know what foreplay is, and you're that selfish, and you just think it's all about you, because she tells me, he tells her to put
I gotta say, I think just that you don't
him.
even know what foreplay is a reason to break up. Just that. Unless you're about to
because
make this biatch an open relationship, then we are done.
Well, my thing is this. She tells me that he puts her hand there in places and said, hey, rub me here. But if she puts her hand there, he draws back a nub. He's scared of a vagina. I think he's gay is what I told her. I said he's secretly gay because he acts like a vagina is literally like some kind of a foreign entity. What the hell do I do with this? Except run up in there, and that's it. He doesn't have a clue.
But still, why does she stay with him? That's the bottom line.
Well, you guys are supposed to be the relationship advice
on.
panel. That's why I can tell her. What? Well, you guys are the relationship advice panel, and that's why people write into us for advice. And I, if she's not listening, I will relay it to her. But I don't think it's going to change the situation because there's a reason that she hasn't left. We don't know. But I'll have to follow this story. That's what I'll do. Would you guys like me to just kind of just follow it a little bit more and see what's really going on? Really, Logic? Was it that easy?
I don't know. Not at all. We've covered enough.
I mean, the end result. We already said what the end result is. There's no reason to
he said we've covered enough.
The guy's selfish, and the story. Why is she still there?
Yeah.
Selfish. That's a key word there. That's an interesting word.
The only thing I want to hear is when she left. I really don't want to follow up on this. But where does the
militant thing come from? Where does that militant thing come from? I don't compare that to the clip of Annie Marie Johnson because that's different. But if you're in general trying to show your man what feels good and he doesn't care and he thinks that you're trying to tell him what to do and he says that man's supposed to, you don't tell a man how. I've never heard, I was like, girl, I have never heard of anything like that. It sounds really ridiculous to me.
What?
Listen, I would break up. I would break up with a girl if she didn't do it right, let alone if she didn't do it at all. You know, if I'm trying to tell you this is, I want it this way, you're like, oh yeah. You know, I have a mental block. Okay, all right, listen, this was great knowing you, but we need not.
Mental block, Logic. I have a mental block.
Yeah, listen, I don't care what your story is. I mean, that sounds rough, but that's your journey. I'm not taking that journey with you. I need somebody that's going to be able to,
it's only fair,
understand.
Though, right?
Eat the gun.
Mm-hmm. Damn. You're a dick, Logic.
What?
I don't know, Kai, but listen, women know what they want. Why can't men know what they want?
Exactly.
No, I'm down with it. I'm just messing with Logic. But my thing is, I would say if she hadn't spoken with him before, then speak with him, blah, blah, blah. But she's done all that. She spoke to him. She showed him by example this and this and this, and he just doesn't want to listen. Then I don't know why she's still there. If she's still young enough to get another guy, or even if she isn't, even if she's like your age, for instance, I mean, your life isn't freaking over, and who cares about being alone? So you're alone for a little while. But to jeopardize your happiness just to be with some douchebag, I wouldn't do it. And the longer she waits, the more time she's wasting. And I was going to say is the more time she's wasting. Because imagine, next time you turn around and 10 years has passed, and now you're stuck with this dude. What is she, 39, you said? Then she's 49. She's almost 50. And then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you going to just waste your time?
Yeah, but is he really a douchebag? Is he really a douchebag, or is it real selfishness at its finest? Like, is that really actual selfishness? Or is he really a douchebag?
It does not matter at this point.
What are you talking about?
He's 40. She shouldn't have to take this journey with him. She said something.
Exactly.
He's not listening. She tries to guide him. He rejected the guidance and says, I'm a real man. So she has a choice to make. She wants somebody to eat them clams. So he needs to go. She needs to go.
And actually, a real man would listen to his woman, not just claim that I know what I'm doing. That's not a real man. A real man listens.
Right.
Well, sometimes we got to
I don't
check
know.
that
She can continue wasting.
Yeah.
She can continue wasting her time.
I agree with that.
I wasn't listening.
I agree.
She can continue wasting her time. Next thing you know, it's going to turn around and be 20 years. Or
you're right, because that time goes
I'm
right past
leaving because X, Y, Z. She could tell him
Wait
that.
a minute. Hold on. Wait.
Okay.
You said she's 39. And her kids are already grown and out the house?
No, she has one. Yeah, she has one child. That's not hard to do. She's almost 40. That's easy. She had her child when she was 19 years old. She was 19. That's exactly why she's 39, turning 40 next year. Yeah, it happens. Logic, 19 is not 16. You know how these girls all these days they have babies at 13, 14. So you can be a grandmother. Wait. I was a grandmother at 39.
I have a question, Char. Something that just popped up. Because I know when I was divorcing my ex-husband, it was right when my daughter was born, and his reasoning for me not leaving is he told me that I don't have a job and I don't have money, and how am I going to make it? So my question, I know you said she had some high-level job, but is she there because of security? Is she there because the economy is bad and maybe she doesn't have enough money to live on her own, and she's dependent on the fact that they both have money and now, maybe they have a big house or whatever? Is she just afraid of, I don't have enough money to be by myself, do you think?
Okay, she brought up something to me that I never heard of before, and she used the term emotionally dependent. So I don't know, it's like she cannot break away. Her feet are grounded.
You've never heard of that?
Her feet are frozen. Yeah, what does that mean?
So he has her mind. He has her mind.
Right, that's what it sounds like to me. Is that what that means, BJ?
So she's not going anywhere.
I've never heard that term.
She ain't going nowhere.
No, I wouldn't say that. If I give her some advice from No Contact Radio, you don't think that might make a difference?
She ain't going nowhere.
Well, I mean, we already gave our advice. Our advice is stop wasting your time.
Right.
Because whether you are emotionally what the hell ever, whether it's about monetary, like I said, my ex-husband, I was divorcing him, and I had to quit working because of my daughter after he spent all my money, by the way. So I really had no money. That still didn't make me have him stay. Because if the relationship is bad, the relationship's bad. And I wasn't going to do another 10 years with my daughter in tow in that, kind of relationship. So I started out with zero, and I had a newborn. She doesn't have a newborn, so I'm pretty sure she could do better. So to me, that's still not an excuse. So no matter if it's emotional, she needs to slap herself and get herself out of there. She's almost 40. You don't have time for these 19-year-old games. You're not a baby. You're a grown woman. So get yourself out of this emotional bullshit. If he's not, if he's a selfish person, he's a selfish person. If she has money issues, again, still not an excuse. You don't sit there and compromise your happiness just because, emotions, just because of money issues, just nothing. You can figure it out. Unless you're a weak person, then I say stay. If you're weak, then stay.
And
if
that's
you
what it
consider
is.
yourself a strong person, then you better strong your way right out of that relationship and find a relationship with yourself and or a relationship with somebody else that'll make you happy.
Yeah,
Kai,
that's good advice. I hope she's listening.
Yes.
She's pushing 40. She's a biochemist, and she got pimped. I think it's over for her.
Okay, first of all, I feel like my cousin has a better chance because she has a great career. She has a great career. She's attractive.
Some people just need a push in the right direction. So maybe if she hears it, hopefully, she'll take the advice. I mean, but if she doesn't, then that's you. You don't be like 80 and crying about how you coulda, shoulda, woulda, because you heard the advice from us, and I'm pretty sure you've heard the advice from family and friends and everything like that. So just think about what you want your story to be like when you're 80.
The sad thing is she has amazing head is what she told me, but it's being wasted because she feels like he's not reciprocating, so why should she bother? So she'll find another man. If you can give great head and you have money that a biochemist has and you're still attractive at 39, you shouldn't have any problem. And Elijah, just for the record, what I was saying to you was I was a grandmother at 39, so that's not really that old these days. It's not.
Okay, why are you explaining this to me like I can't understand?
39.
Because you're the one that said she's 39. I was like, I was a grandmother at 39. That's not a big deal.
I was doing the math in my head. I was trying to figure out, okay, here's the thing. I'm not flabbergasted that some young chick opened her legs to some dude and he let her dump in her. That's not news to me. I'm just saying that if she was obviously huh?
No,
what?
Logic. BJ and I were just kind of like, go ahead.
I didn't
BJ
say
and I
nothing.
had a moment.
You
said damn, and I was laughing at what you said. Yes, you did. BJ, don't try to backpedal off of this, because you've been using that word the whole show.
I was.
BJ,
yes.
You said damn, because it's something that Logic said, being very expressive about his moment. But yeah, we were just kind of. Go ahead, we're bouncing off of you. That was all.
You talking to me now?
I don't know.
Yes, I was telling you. Go ahead. DJ and I had a moment. You said something. He said, "Well, damn," and I started laughing like I know.
No,
yeah.
It's because she's been getting smashed since she was a teenager. And then it's like, she obviously more than likely didn't marry this guy, so I'm pretty sure she's gotten dudes over the years that's just been coming over and knocking them boots. So it's like, why all of a sudden now is she having a reaction like an Amish girl who's never had no dick before? It doesn't make any sense. All of a sudden she's trapped in her head. I don't know. So it's either she's not confident in herself, she thinks she's old and this is her last chance. I don't know. There's some other dynamic going on here. Maybe she's not working as much as she used to and she needs this guy for bills, as Kai was saying earlier. There's some other thing that's going to keep this person trapped, who obviously was seasoned before she got this guy. It doesn't make sense. There's something else going on here.
Yeah, I agree. And there's a lot of people out there like, well, I don't know about a lot, because I've never heard that story before. But I'm sure there's a few other people that are listening that are going through something like that, where you feel like you're being basically intimately abandoned. That's something that I just came up with that. You guys, you should give me props for that. But I feel like it's like a type of abandonment, intimacy abandonment. That's it. And people probably think it's not even like it's not serious, but it is. I mean, relationships should balance in each segment of your relationship. It's like several different boxes that fit in a certain place. You can't be amazing at this one thing and not care about the other 75% or the other 30%. You have to put as much as you can of your all into the entire relationship so that it actually plays out. So that's a very important part of it, even though some people don't care about how the other person feels. At the end of the day, if you're selfish and you don't care, okay, here's the other thing. He never asked her if she has an orgasm or anything. He just is like, he's done. It's really great for him, and he just moves on.
Well, if you have to ask, you can't.
Yeah, you got to ask.
You are kidding me. I didn't even know. Well, I didn't know. Maybe that's because we're the same DNA, but I didn't know that part. But she was just saying that when she texted me this morning, I said,
I don't know.
I didn't know that it mattered. Like, she texted me this morning. She goes, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, he never asked. She said when they first were dating, maybe at first few times when they became intimate. Sorry, I don't know. That could have been 6 months later, or whatever. But the point is, he never cares. He never asked. How was it for you? Was it great, or did you? It's just like she knows he did, because women know what a man does. Can't miss that, So once again,
men know when women do if they're doing it correctly. Yep. The only question is if it's a real long one, or was it a bunch of individual ones that were chained together, a daisy chain, if you will.
Logic, we can fake that so good. Don't you read surveys? Women fake it 1 out of 4 times. We make certain sounds and quivers that you guys think that we just
my answer to that is that these dudes are not good at what they do. Because if they were good at what they do, they would not. These women would not be able to fake an actual orgasm if they had a real one. If he had witnessed a real one from her before, it would be obvious.
Oh, really? So you don't think that acting can come into play where her eyes are rolling in the back of her head and she can just say, do whatever?
No.
No.
Not. I mean, if you've already given her a real one, no.
Then that makes sense. Kai, what do you think? I kind of agree with that because that man would know her expressions and the way that she's acting. There's a certain something.
It has nothing to do with expressions. A girl can be very talented at expressions, but her body is going to react certain ways. And if a man is in the middle of having sex with her, he's going to feel what her body's doing.
Yep.
So he can't fix that.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You're saying this like this is news to you.
I know.
Poor Char.
Wow.
Poor Char.
No, because I didn't know. No, because I didn't know that men knew that part. That's something that I didn't know. That men know, like men can tell. I read surveys in Cosmopolitan.
That's Lord. How long have you been having sex and you didn't know that?
No, listen, seriously, I read surveys all the time in Cosmo magazine. No, I read.
Cosmo magazine.
Thanks a lot. No, I do, and they always, because they have like a little sex area there. And honestly, they said that 1 out of 4 women, these are real women, by the way. They can prove it. The archives are there.
No, we're not. Listen, we're not doubting. We're not doubting that wonderful do it. We're just saying that if a man actually gets his girl off, and like he does that, that's what he does.
Right, I didn't know that.
There will be no way that his woman will be able to face it because he would be able to tell like what's going on.
Wow, that's why I'm like, what?
But those the ones that do face it, that guy is like, if he's ever done it, it's been by accident. Like he's not good at what he does.
Right, can't duplicate that. That's funny. Well, you know what? I'm going to text her and see if she's listening. You guys, thanks so much. I'm sure we have something else to move on to, but I will definitely let her know because, like I said, she texted again earlier, so she knows we have a show today.
What I want to say to your friend, what I wanted to say to your friend is you're basically having problems in your relationship. Well, I want to tell you about our sponsor, Love TV. Love TV is about having a successful relationship adventure. Discover how to have a better relationship experience than you do now. You'll be entertained, you'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll feel passion, and most importantly, you'll learn how to work your way through a successful relationship. And for you, Char's friend listening, you need to learn how to work through a successful sex life. So Love TV could definitely help you with that. And anybody else who's having problems where you put your hand where you're liking it, where you put your man's hand where you're liking it, and he tells you stop being militant and he knows what he's doing, please immediately go to Love TV because that is not right. So if you're ready to get started and show your man where you like his hand, you can get 1 week free with them today. What you can do is go to our website, and you can see Love TV banner. Just visit their website, and you'll get 1 week free. Hopefully, by the end of that week, you'll at least get him to put his finger at least where you like it. And then by the end of the month, we'll work our way up to the hand. So Love TV, where they make it their mission to make love as important as food is to you. Go to our website, www.noconduct.com, and you'll see their banner right there on our front page. Love TV. Check them out today for a free week. So what our show is about, and we're just going to go ahead and dive into that, is how do I do something nice for my stressed-out husband? This question here came from one of our listeners, so I'm going to go ahead and answer this question, but then I want to answer the question on how do you do something nice for your spouse in general. So one of our customers, she sent in a story, and basically her husband's in school, and he's working, and, you know, they both work, but he's just really, really stressed out with school, with work. He's an amazing guy, amazing husband, but she could just tell that he's really stressed out, even though he doesn't really, like, talk to her about it. So what she wants to know is how does she do something nice for her stressed out husband to try and get, like, those stress levels to come down. So, guys, BJM Logic, since you're our resident dude, you tell us, how do you do something nice for your, like, if you have a girl, what would you want them to do for you to help you during, like, a stressful time? Let's start with BJ.
Stressful time? Like,
good Lord.
I was to the question, like, stressful time, like what? Like, you know.
I mean, like, I guess you're working a lot. You don't really have any time for downtime. I guess you've been to, like, 5 meetings in 2 days for your clothing line. You have a deadline of Monday, and then your 2 daughters are saying, hey, Dad, I need an outfit for whatever the hell. So now you have to get the money to them or whatever you need, but it's just something. Right. And then I guess your ex-wife is like, hey, you haven't been around the kids, and they're complaining. So it's just a lot of stuff that's stressing you out. If you were with someone, how could she help you, like, calm down off of that stress or deal with that stress?
She can book me at a spa, a day spa, if I can get, you know, nice massage, all that kind of stuff. And that's good for me. Whole day spa thing. And take me to dinner.
Okay.
My favorite restaurant. Yeah.
Okay. So next question. What if it's somebody who's on a budget? Because we got to think about 2 different, you know, people. So the people who could afford a day spa. So if you could afford a day spa, send them there, take them out to a nice dinner or whatever. But if you can't afford it, can they do something like set up a day spa in their own house? So, like, set up a bath for you,
you
you
can do that,
and then cook you dinner.
Yeah.
That would
dish,
still be good to. Okay. Cool. Okay, and Logic, what do you say?
Yeah, I mean, you don't really need. I think men are simple, so you don't really have to do a lot. I mean, if a guy comes home and his girl just sits him down and takes his shoes off for him or something, that alone will start to send him into different places. Like, what's going on? Why are you doing? You know what I mean? So if she does stuff like that, take his coat, runs him a hot shower and has his, favorite food or show, or if he's in a video game, she's already got it set up and the controller's charged up or whatever, that kind of stuff alone will go miles. And, if she was willing to, amuse him while he's watching TV or something, she could do that too. That kind of stuff goes a long way with guys. If she's able to get over something, a certain hump. Well, I'm trying to keep it PG.
So that's what I was going to say. So BJ, so say she didn't do the whole massage thing and everything like that, but you just came home, you sat down on the couch or whatever, you're just like, oh, another hard day. You turn on, I don't know what you watch, the news. You seem like a news guy, I guess.
No,
turn on the
news,
news or whatever.
No. I ain't a news guy.
Okay, Law and Order? I don't know. What do you watch?
Right now, I'm watching fashion TV right now. I'm on. Yeah.
Okay, so you come home. You sit down, you turn on. I can't think of any fashion show.
The fashion channel.
So fashion TV. Okay, you turn that on. I did not even know there was a fashion channel. Okay, you turn that on and you just sit in there, and she could tell you're stressed. So she's like cooking, and you ask her what's for dinner, and she's like, she didn't really answer. She's just like, I'll be ready in a couple minutes. Yeah. And you're just watching it, and you're just like with your head down because it's just a horrible day. And she walks out, and she has on like red stiletto heels, and she has on a negligee and a sheer little robe. Her hair is done nicely. I don't know if you like makeup or not. I guess she has some makeup on, some perfume, and she's like, dinner will be ready in a couple minutes. And, she brings you to the table or whatever, sits you down, asks you about your day, and she's just like rubbing your shoulders. I mean, would that do it? Like start calming you down?
Yeah, it's a start. Yeah, it's a start. She dressed like that, so she got to have an hint to that. She dressed like that, so I know what's going. Yeah.
Now listen, BJ. I think she should have been in a Vera Wang gown. That
no.
Oh God, now you get into chick stuff. Who cares?
Wait, Char, stop girling it up. Like Logic said, keep it simple. No man wants you to walk out with a freaking gown. Are you kidding me?
Gown, no. What the hell?
You're not going to a freaking ball.
Because it's BJ. Because no, I'm only saying.
Yeah, the first thing gonna come to his mind is how much that cost.
Yeah, right.
Baby, I could have made that better. Baby, take that off.
Please don't listen to Char. Let me give you a rule of thumb, ladies. The rule of thumb is the less, the better. The less,
when it comes to
the better. I'm going to tell you this right now.
Jimmy Choo stilettos
I'm going to tell you this right now. Wait. I'm going to tell you this right now. You can walk out there with some stilettos and one of those little aprons around your waist. He's good. He's freaking good.
That's what I just said. I said Jimmy Choo stilettos and nothing. I think BJ would be good. Jimmy Choo stilettos and nothing.
You can walk out there with a plate of food in your hand and in your birthday suit, and they're going to be happy. So just please don't listen to Char. You'll waste your time putting on a whole gown.
Unless you're my cousin. Unless you're my cousin, he says, "Watch out, I'm watching you too."
Then I never heard of anything like that. Walk out the house and find somebody else. Look,
right?
Damn hard. I'm like, all right, well, you sit there and watch YouTube. I'll be right back. I got numbers in my phone. It's not going to take that long.
Right. That's funny. Any of those gestures should
basically,
be, I think.
So basically, keep it simple. No arguing. No bringing up past issues. No bringing up bills or money or just whatever. It's just about him for that time being.
And you don't have to get too much into his day. Like if he's had a bad day, you don't have to keep. What happened? So what did you say? Look, don't just
don't recap.
Let him release and let him calm down and let his nerves settle. Talking about it and yammering, sometimes that'll get a dude agitated and make it worse. Unless he sits down and says he has to get some things off his chest, or you could tell, you should know your man by then. You should be able to tell when he wants to talk about something. Then talk about it. But if it's just you're trying to make him feel appreciated, don't. Just the less talking, the better. And get rid of the kids too. Don't have the kids at the top of the stairs. Can I come downstairs with the? You make sure before you even get to the house, you stay in this room, or I will beat your ass until your heart stops beating. You hear me? Don't you come out this room unless I tell you to.
Good God, parents, don't listen to logic. It was just a joke. Oh my God, don't tell your kids that. Oh God, I can see CPS on speed dial right now.
Oh please!
I'm gonna beat your ass until your heart stops beating. Good Lord.
Yeah. You need to threaten them. You come out this. I'm telling you, come out this room. That'll be the last time you walk. Fuck you up. You stay in this room.
This is why Logic doesn't have children. Good Lord. Lord have mercy. BJ, have you ever told any of your daughters some shit like that?
My daughters? Nah. My sons, yeah. I put you through a wall, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Sexist.
My daughters now. The mom took care of my daughters. She's setting them. I did the boys.
Wow. So, all right. So basically, listen to what the men said. The men know what men like. So do what the men said. This is why I push those questions their way. And I got to ask, who in the bloody frick has a TV on in the background?
Not me.
I don't hear anything.
So it's probably you.
Wait a minute. Why are you guys laughing? There's no television in.
Somebody's
Who
talking.
has a TV?
Do you have
It's
people
not me.
talking in the background or something?
Somebody's talking.
Who? BJ, do
we're
you
gonna
have
find
people
this out
talking
once.
on a CB radio?
No, we're going to find this out once and for all.
TV radio.
Watch this. Yeah, it's gone, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gone.
It was Char.
No,
it's
there's
Char.
a dog
Char,
barking
all that
in the
noise
background.
is on your end.
I heard a dog.
A dog?
I heard a dog barking.
I don't have no
all
dog.
that noise is on your end. I just muted you and the noise was gone.
Oh, my God.
Good Lord. There's cars. There's people talking. I don't know. She's like right in the middle of Grand Central Station or something. Anyways. All right. So, for women, Char, how do you think a husband can help their wives calm down after a stressful week, whether she's a stay-at-home mom? Because believe it or not, people seem to think that you're just home, so there's no way you could be stressed because you didn't go to work. Having a child is a full-time freaking job. Being a housewife is a full-time job with no breaks, no benefits, nothing. Logic, I don't want to hear your mouth.
Watch this be over-exaggerated answer.
Okay, all right, I heard that. I really heard that. Even over all of your cars in the background and all that. This is going to be very simple and very sweet, and I promise you, ladies, this will work. Or men who are listening, okay? I just came to
she's
me.
already
But
confused.
It's gonna work.
I told you.
No, listen. I
really
feel
waiting
it.
to hear what it is.
I feel this, guys. Just it's me. Now, subscribe to one of those home delivery meal kit services, but surprise your girl with one of those home delivery meal kit services. You can get some of them for as low as $3.35 per meal, but they're very romantic. So what happens is, ding dong, it comes a certain time of the week, right? And it can be scheduled or what have you. And when it comes, everything that you need to make a romantic meal together is in the box, even including your fresh items that you need, your fresh ingredients. And the cool thing about it is that instead of her coming home and slaving in the kitchen, and she's already tired, her feet hurt and her back hurts, and she's had a long day at work, you're willing to make the lovely dinner together. And you can even say, you know what, babe, what I would love is for you to put on that little number that I bought you last month for such and such. And so now she's cooking in something, you know, rather romantic looking or sexy, and she's already feeling sexy, and that's going to get him in the mood anyway. But I think, like, you make your actual meal together, then after the delicious meal is done and you both have enjoyed the food, preferably it had mushrooms because we need some aphrodisiacs in here. So you enjoy the meal, and then he says, oh, wait, but it's not over. I have more. He wants to sit and actually watch one of her girly shows on Lifetime together, over a glass of wine or hot chocolate, depending on your, you know, personalities and what time of the year it is. If it's cold hot chocolate with marshmallows. So that's it. That's what I've got. I think it will work. I really think that would work. I think it's the most perfect.
I gotta tell you. Coming from me.
Oh my God, that wouldn't work for no woman I know.
Coming from me, you'll make me kill myself.
Yeah,
I'll just hang myself. That sounds horrible. It sounds like terrible.
Why would you hang yourself? You're walking around with your ass out in a really hot number that he bought you anyway.
Like a
men love
terrible night.
Okay, how about
I'm
this?
tired. I've had a busy week. I'm a housewife or whatever, and you're bringing food for us to cook together. I cook every single day, and you're bringing food for us to cook together, and I'm supposed to be
you guys
thankful?
Understand. It's already made, but
me?
everything's prepared. Everything's pre-measured and prepared, and it's a romantic moment.
And
These are gourmet meals
and
that
I
you have at a
cook
gourmet
I just cooked lunch.
No,
and I just cooked breakfast. And I just fed three screaming kids snacks.
No. You're saying I. You're missing the whole function here. You're missing the whole scenario.
No, I don't care
it's
if
not
I.
it's
there's
me.
still an I in it because I'm sitting here cooking now. No, screw that, no. And then after all of that, we're going to sit down and watch some chick flick? Are you kidding the crap out of me? Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe y'all are like Char.
This has happened to me, you guys. This has not happened to me. I have not said that my man has ever done this for me. I'm just saying that's what I would love, and not just me, but I believe besides Kai being more on the geeky side of life, like she's not into stuff girly like that. She's not going to think that. She's like, no, I don't. She's more of what we call a realist, but she's a realist. She's like, no, I don't want that. But I just think that the women that dream and think about all this romantic stuff all the time, I really think they would actually think that's a really fun, romantic.
Yeah, and then all y'all are going to do when you're watching these unrealistic love movies that I watched once, and I was like, what the bloody? All y'all are going to do is turn to him and be like, why don't you do this for me? Why don't you do this for me? And now he's stressed out.
No,
and the cycle continues.
Lifetime movies. No, Lifetime movies. There's some
Lifetime movies are trash. Horrible.
But there's a killer at the end, and there's a killer at the main focal point. So then it works out and they fall in love. You know, that's the cool part about it.
Oh God, yeah, there's a killer.
Come on, somebody's got it. I don't know. I'm not the only one.
We have in common. Let's live happily ever after.
Anyway, Lifetime.
For me, there's a. If you just give me a night alone, just leave me the hell alone and let me read a book, and I guess you take care of the house and you bring me the dinner. I'm good with that. I'm completely fine with that. Just leave me alone for a night. If it's not something where I'm by myself, then if it's not something that I'm by myself, then give me good sex and video games. Sit and play with me. I'm good with that.
So is the good sex before the video
and
game or
everything.
after?
Oh, by the way, and everything starts out with a good chocolate bar. If you bring me a good chocolate cake or a good chocolate bar,
I agree with that.
Yes,
I agree with that.
Yes,
absolutely.
We're good with that.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't forget the food. So get me some pizza. Oh, some really good pizza. Not a what do you call it? Pizza Hut or Domino's,
not
none
Domino's,
of that.
Hut,
But
like
really
a real good Italian pizza.
Real pizza.
Yeah.
Real pizza.
Right.
You bring me some pizza, or you get me some. Get me a really good cheeseburger with extra onions. Oh, get me that crap.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're not talking about what Kai likes. We're talking about what men can do in general.
She's like, yo, give me a cheeseburger with extra onions. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, like that's a little inside, don't you think? Ew, video game and an oniony cheeseburger.
Oh my God.
I think that leave me alone.
I'm good.
Your onion breath anyway. You know she wanted to have sex.
I
hope you had sex before that freaking cheeseburger.
Wait. If you have a problem with me eating and then kissing me, then you don't need to be with me. I don't have to brush my teeth for somebody who loves me to kiss me or whatever. And get out.
With onions?
That's how.
She said, get out.
I don't know, guys. That onion breath is overwhelming now.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I bet you if I show him what this onion breath could do, it wouldn't be a big deal, though.
Right.
Oh,
I've heard her.
DJ,
would
it be a turn off to you if your girl had onion breath and she was like, can I say hello to your little friend? Is that a turn off, or do you be like, hell no, go brush your teeth first?
They ain't no turn off. Do what you got to do.
Thank you.
She's in your other face, your other head. You got two heads. That's why you don't care.
I think he got it. I'm pretty sure he got it.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why it's called.
Well, anyway, that's what I would do. Whatever Char said, that was terrible to me. That's what I would do. I don't know. I guess women are different.
Char tripping.
I don't know.
She said women like you're a woman too. What the hell?
I mean, yeah, but you grilled it up a little bit too much for me. You grilled it up a little bit too much for me. I don't need all that crap.
Men do cook too.
That sounds like a terrible night.
So don't forget, most chefs are men. Just so you guys know, at the gourmet 4-star restaurants, most chefs are men, not women. So actually, it's not totally a gender thing.
Is if it's a whole day, like you send your kids to the grandparents and you take me paintballing, or you take me to Dave and Buster's, or something like that, that'd be awesome too. I know. I'm not as old as y'all in my mind.
Uh-huh.
I thought the question was,
that's
what
I
can
like.
you do after work? I thought the question was, what can you do?
No, the first question was her stressed out husband, and she gave her story. Then I flipped it, and it's like, if it's a woman, how do you get her less stressed out? So it doesn't even have to be after work.
What works well for women is you have to do it in stages. It's kind of like the way orgasm works. Women don't just bust it. You got to kind of rev them up and get them to that place. It's a process. So if your wife is either stay at home or she's a worker, start in the morning. You get up earlier than her, get the kids ready so she doesn't have to worry about that. So that's kind of a start to her day. Like, oh, I don't have to. Yeah, no, it's already taken care of. You have your breakfast and get out or do whatever you're doing. Then go to work or whatever. You're obviously going to have to plan this ahead of time, because you want to get off work before she does. But send her flowers. If it's at home or she's at the job, send her some flowers, and you can give her some kind of note like, yeah, tonight I'm going to crack your back or whatever, just to put the bug in their ear, something to put a smile on the face or whatever it is. Then when you get home, again, if she's a stay-at-home mother, once you get there, you tell her, take a shower and relax. Everything else you're taking care of. Clean the kitchen, take care of the kids, get them ready for bed, all that kind of stuff, and get the food situation, whether or not you're ordering food, or you can decide, again, depending on how tired she is. If she's coming from work, she might not want to go out to dinner, because that'll be a whole nother production she's not going to feel like doing. So you have to assess what your situation is. But if she's a stay-at-home mother, she's definitely going to want to go out 9 times out of 10. So, pick a place that she's always wanted to go that you never went before, or if she's a worker, have dinner taken care of by the time she gets back. So the kids are done, homework is done, house is clean. She can just go straight in, take a shower, relax. The dinner's ready or should be finishing up. Once she gets out the shower, you give her a nice oil rub down, on the bed or whatever, just to relax her. And her attire for the rest of the night can just be a robe or something like that. And the whole thing should be just chill. If she's a reader, give her favorite book. If she likes shows, cue the show up. Or if she likes video games, as Kai said, again, do the same thing like a woman would do for the guy. Have the thing charged up, ready to go. She can play the game. Then when she's done, crack that back. And you're good.
That was actually pretty
about
interesting.
to move in with you, Logic.
Char
No.
Char just had an orgasm just back. Char had an orgasm.
No, but the way you said crack that back.
She's moist.
I'm sure
She's
more
moist.
women out there like,
awkward laugh Char came back with. She was like, she was already packing her bag. She was on her way.
Yeah.
Right. I was like arching arch the back, ladies. Arch the back, listeners. That was.
Get out of that wet seat.
Spoken only like
Logic. Tell us
next
week
DJ,
how many emails you've gotten. You're gonna get after
right.
this show.
I'm just waiting for that poll. I'm waiting for the poll with bated breath. I know it. You're gonna have a full email like, oh my God, really? All I said was crack that back. You just don't know. Women live for that sort of thing. Well, I don't know about the actual moment because I wouldn't want my back actually cracked, but they live for certain things that a man is thinking. So this was good, Kai, because we really got deep into the thoughts of the men and the women of how we can really push a little further to make our relationships a little happier.
Yes.
Okay, where's the crickets? No silence in radio. No silence in radio. Everyone knows the rules.
Oh, my God. Char. Lord have mercy. All right, well, that's our show. And we actually finished 8 minutes early. Isn't that crazy? We usually
that has
go
never
over.
happened.
Never happened, ever.
Mm-mm.
But I have a random question because Logic and I were having a short little argument. Well, not an argument, more of a debate about this. And then if we still have time, then we'll answer a relationship question. But I have it's a random question. It has nothing to do with relationship or anything. Do you all know when you have it in your room, in your bedroom, and it has drawers, and you put your underwear in it and your socks in it, and it's something that you have in your bedroom, and it has drawers, and you put your underwear and your socks and your nightgowns and whatever in there. What do you call that piece of furniture?
A dresser?
Char, what do you call it?
But I don't understand. Are you talking about a drawer? I'm not visualizing this.
Oh my gosh.
The piece of furniture that's in your bedroom where you put your socks and your drawers and your jeans and your shirts. What do you call that?
Why would you put your jeans with your drawers and your shirts? And I don't call them drawers.
I knew. Logic, I knew she was going to focus on that. I was like, why did you say that, Logic? Oh, God.
People don't put.
I don't know because it doesn't make sense to me. Why in the world would I even hang my jeans or
Char.
fold them in
Okay, let me ask you this, Char. Let me ask you this, Char. Your clothes.
Yes.
Where do you put your clothes?
A combination. Some are hung and some are folded on racks in my closet, and the others
What
go into
the
my
hell
drawer.
is the furniture called, though?
That's what I'm saying. It's not a drawer. Like what? Did you open it with? You open it with two?
God,
is there like two
the
doors to
You
it?
said wait a minute, Char. You're overthinking this. Char, stop talking. You said some are hung, which means the closet, correct?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, my
Okay.
entire room's a closet. But yeah.
Oh
I
my
actually
God!
have
You know what? Never mind. I don't care anymore.
Okay,
Never mind. Never mind.
I have a
Never
room.
mind. No.
It's called a Diva Suite, so the whole room is the closet.
Nope.
Walking into a closet.
I don't care anymore. Never mind, Char.
Don't
DJ
be jealous
answered
because I have a Princess Diva Suite. The whole room
DJ
is
answered
actually
it.
my closet.
DJ answered it already.
Stupid driving test at the stupid DMV where stupid Patty and stupid Selma work.
What is it called? Seriously. What is it, DJ?
It's called a Char. That's what it's called.
You know what? I
all
resent
around.
that. Kai,
wow.
once again, it's a women thing. Have you not heard of a diva suite or a princess suite or the room or any of that? It's a closet. The whole closet
diva suite
is literally
or a princess
the whole
suite.
room. I'm sorry.
DJ, did you hear what this girl just said? So in her mind, there's a bunch of chicks in the Northeast living in apartments talking about they have a diva suite. That's in her mind. That's what's happening.
No. You have to have a dedicated entire whole bedroom. So that would mean that would probably require a 4-bedroom apartment.
Okay, Char, in your mind, Char, in your mind, is a bedroom a piece of furniture?
No, but you're not understanding how I'm.
Okay, well, we were asking you about furniture, boo boo. That's what we asked you about. So I don't know why you're thinking about rooms.
I still don't understand what the piece of whatever.
I don't know we did not ask you about what you call your room. We said if you have clothes and you don't hang them up and you put them in something else, what is that piece of furniture called? You start talking about a bedroom suite. What?
No, not a bedroom.
She said
the
a
entire
drawer.
room and turned into a.
You know what? What did you just say? What did you just say?
She said a drawer.
Okay, so all right, stop. So you go. Wait a minute. Stop. So you go to IKEA, and Raymore and Flanagan, and you say, "I want to see your best drawer."
Dresser? I don't know. This is my question. This is a really
good Lord. It
Space
took
Cadet.
that long, literally 5 minutes to get that answer.
Is that what they call it? You open it with.
Ah, my God.
No, I'm like the old-fashioned wardrobe.
No. Okay, you got the answer.
DJ, what is it called?
Char, you got the answer. We're gonna stop. Okay.
What is the answer?
Okay. You said dresser.
Lord.
Okay.
Have mercy.
Good Lord.
Wow.
No, DJ, tell me what the rule is.
No. The train is not starting back up. It's over.
Thank you.
We're getting off. So my point
is
bringing up this question.
What that's called.
Train
Char,
is
listen to
done.
me, Char. You
station.
shot all the passengers. You went into the engine and you killed the conductors, and now the train is run away, going downhill, and it's a dead end. Okay, it's over. Just stop.
This is
gonna bug me for the rest of the day.
No,
I just want to know
Char,
what
there's nobody left on the train to talk to.
I don't even have a clue what you're talking about.
No.
Like a dresser, a drawer, a wardrobe? I don't know.
Okay, we're done. Char. Good.
How about if I throw them up on the floor? That'll make it easier. Then I won't even have to know the answer.
The reason I was even bringing it up was because I asked Logic a question, and the question was about a dressing table. And so he was like, I assume that you mean dresser by dressing table. And so I said, nobody says dressing table? So then I thought maybe I was wrong. So I asked my daughter, what do you call this furniture? And she said, dressing table. And I said, okay, so I call it dressing table. So I wanted to see what other people call it.
And it's a shocker that your daughter will call it a dressing table, too.
No, because it had me a bit confused. I was like, did I say something wrong? So I knew she was going to call it what I called it. So then, I just wanted to see what other people call it, but apparently other people call it a dresser, and I call it a dressing table. So it was just fascinating to me. I know it's like a completely
that's a cultural
thing.
I've never heard of a dressing table, but I'm sure,
you
like
never?
you said, it's the same
DJ,
thing.
have you ever heard of a dressing table?
Nope.
It might be a foreign thing.
That's what I said. It's a cultural thing. Because I've never heard that.
But
if it's the same thing, then great.
Virgin Islands. I am not a foreigner.
Yeah, but you do
the
say
U.S.
foreign
Virgin
phrases.
Islands is part of our territory, right? Okay. Well.
So anyway, yes, it is. So anyway,
okay, wait a minute. Hold on.
We're going to answer this.
Kai.
Yes.
What do you call the thing that strings the spaghetti when it's hot. What do you call that?
A colander?
What?
Colander.
A colander.
Oh,
a
she
colander.
said colander. Oh, my God.
A
Colander.
colander.
Oh,
It's a
it's
colander.
Well, I'm still learning. Okay, so there's a couple words that I'm still learning to say. I'm still learning to say
Oh, okay.
tortoise.
Okay.
I'm still learning to say tortoise. I just found out that I say it weird. Y'all say tortoise. I say tortoise. That's what you call a big-ass turtle, a tortoise. Y'all say tortoise.
Oh, that's cute.
And then,
that is so cute.
And then I say for Lancaster Avenue, I say Lancaster, but y'all say Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Avenue.
Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. Right.
I say
That's
Lancaster Avenue. Y'all say Lancaster. I can't say it. So
I used to say
whatever.
Lancaster, but then it's Lancaster, depending on where you grew up at that time or where you lived.
Well, I say
I lived in
colander.
Lancaster,
Y'all say what do you say?
Colander. It has
Colander.
I
say turmeric. Y'all say turmeric. I say oven. Y'all say oven.
I get that one confused every time. Turmeric.
Well, we're not talking about you, Char. I say tomato. Y'all say tomato.
Tomato. I'm kidding.
I say
potato.
No, I say basil.
Potato.
Y'all say basil. I say battery. Y'all say battery. There's so many different words.
You talk like a Brit. We don't talk
She
like
said
that.
She said battery.
She
said battery.
Battery.
I say battery. Yes.
No, it's a battery.
Huh?
The battery.
It's
The battery. The E becomes before the R. It's a battery.
Yeah.
Right. It's a battery. Not a battery.
Well, I say battery.
Hi, what is
some words I know to switch over. Some words I know to switch the accent over, and some words that I wasn't even aware. It was only when I took my daughter to the zoo and I was reading the plaque of the tortoise, and she was like, "The what?" And so that's when I found out y'all say
I love that word.
tortoise.
Yeah.
Well, that's when I found out y'all say tortoise and not tortoise. So
that's the Great Britain.
But anyways, well, the island my mom's from, they were colonized by the Brits, so her accent is island British. So that's where I got it from. But anyway, so a question came in at the end of the show, but we'll go ahead and answer it next show. The question that came in at the end of our show was that this guy's wife refuses to do any work that she deems man work. So wash the car, mow the lawn, do any yard work, anything like that. But then she complains that he doesn't help around the house. So his question is, how does he get her to share all the jobs? Like, they do 50-50, whether it's mowing the lawn or vacuuming the house or whatever. So that's a question that came in, and we'll talk about that on next week's show. I do want to thank everyone for joining us tonight and going along with all our shenanigans. As usual, we'll be right here again on No Conduct Radio next week, Thursday, and we will be taking your jealousy relationship stories. So anything that's happened in your relationship that was deemed off of jealousy, and we'll be answering this listener's questions right here on No Conduct Radio next week at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Peace out, everyone.
Hey.
Well, Char already dropped, so she couldn't say her signature. Goodbye from sunny Las Vegas.
Good.